What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel, and I've got something very different for you today. Something that happened last night. It's far from the first time, and you'll see that coming up in a bit. And I'm sure you've all experienced this before. If you play online, you've experienced this. Unless you turn off every notification, turn off chat, whether it's the in-game chatter or the little box, down in Modern Warfare, the little chat box in the bottom right of your screen. You got to turn everything off not to experience some of this. So I was playing some World War II last night just for a little bit of fun. Wasn't recording, wasn't doing anything. Just playing the game to have a good time. 2-3 hours of it. I have all my in-game notifications turned off, so nothing pops up on my screen. So I didn't notice this until I was getting offline last night. So I saw that I had a message here. And you know what it's going to be. It's going to be some kid in the game calling you trash, calling you whatever, just calling you some kind of name, saying you're terrible at the game and blah, blah, blah. So I saw this. I couldn't believe how many messages there were, actually. And you can see this is from 20 hours ago. I was playing last night. Like I said, doesn't matter. So I was like, I was just ready to look at it and laugh and then just ignore it and go about the rest of my night. So I decided, potentially offensive content, like, what is that? By the way, I'll tell you right now, if you guys send me anything in-game inappropriate like this, I report people. If you're cheating, I report you. If you send racist crap to me, I report you. And I do it because the people that say those things, that send those things, you just make everything shitty for everybody else. Anyhow, this is the first message. You can read it. I don't need to read it out loud. One, it's offensive to me because I don't camp. I move. It's a little bit of a joke. I'm just trying to lighten it up here a little bit. I'm going to DDoS you, whatever. Okay, whatever, kid. That is just like a butthurt kid that probably I smoked him in the game. I honestly don't remember. I only remembered seeing his name because it was about the first hour that I was playing World War II. I was in the game with the same people over and over and over and over again. So I kept seeing the same names popping up on, in the kill feed, in the, in-game report, how'd you do in the game, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't report this initially because that first message is just like, whatever. It's just some butthurt kid. Same. Garbage bitch, like, okay, I don't care. Every time you send me something like this, it just means that I smoked you. And you guys know, I'm sure you've had these messages before. So some kid's pissed that he's getting killed on the game over and over again, and so he gets pissed. That's a little, just childish, but okay. Now it's like, you know what? Now you're just being a piece of shit. Like, you can call me trash at the game. I don't care. It's kind of like when somebody calls, hey, you're cheating, whatever. And you're not, of course. So you take it as a compliment. Like, I'm that much better than you that I'm just smoking you over and over again that you think I'm cheating. But now you're just getting into hate speech. Like this stuff, again, I can, whatever. This isn't going to, ruin my day by any stretch. It's just ridiculous. And then here it's just like, okay, you know what? I was already going to report this. Like one message, again, if it was that one message at the beginning, whatever, I ignore it. I usually just block the people online. But when you start getting to hate speech and things like this, you're getting reported. Now, what will actually happen to this player? Are they going to be banned? I have no idea. We can check his profile now. Reputation, avoid me. Now, I don't know, because I didn't think to check his profile last night. I don't know if that little banner was up there already, or if it's just because I reported all, what was it, 5 messages that he sent me. 2 for hate speech and 3 for harassment. I don't know if it's just me that it shows up for, avoid this guy, but what does it take to get banned? Like, how much hate do you have to spread online? This is Xbox, but you're going to see this happens in PlayStation as well. How much is too much for Microsoft and for Sony? I can't speak about PC because I never play PC, so I don't know what goes on PC. I would imagine it's exactly the same, because why would it be different? But at the same time, I don't know, so I'm not going to say anything. But I don't know if it says this to everybody, or if it's just me. And that being said, if you're in a game and you just get paired with people, like, I can't avoid them. I just got paired with them. So what does it mean to, like, who cares about this little banner on his profile? How many times do you click on somebody's profile? I never do. I mean, I don't send people messages too saying, hey, I smoked you, or you're trash, or you're whatever. I mean, I never do it. I get on, I play the game. I mute everybody else in the lobby. This isn't just text. If you guys know, again, if you don't mute other people in the lobby that you don't know, like, so unless you're playing with your friends, obviously you're talking to them. But if you're just playing a match, unless you mute it, you're gonna hear racist shit, just horrible, you suck, blah blah blah, in-game, quote unquote trash talk. I mean, I'm not a thin-skinned person. It's just nonstop though. It's like, why would you want to listen to that? It's just bile, just again and again and again and again. Like, if you're getting smoked, just leave the game. If it's that bad for you, turn your PlayStation off, your Xbox off, whatever. Get offline, or just shut up and try to get better. I don't know. You don't need to spread your hate everywhere, though. I just don't understand it. So that person's now blocked. So whatever. And again, this is far from the first time that this has happened. And again, not just Xbox. So what you're seeing now on your screen, this is from last fall, November 11th, 2019. I sent out this tweet. I happened to have my Elgato on when I was playing at this point, obviously. So I took a screenshot from my Elgato. Look at this guy's game name, in-game name. How is that allowed? I mean, in YouTube or Streamlabs, or I'm sure every other OBS software, you can ban certain words from being put up in your chat. Again, if you guys know this, if you've watched anybody's streams or whatever, you've seen, like, somebody will slip something through. They'll figure out a way to slip a name through, or a word or whatever. But I had a guy in my chat, I think I was playing The Last of Us Part 2. And he couldn't say, I don't remember what the word was, so I'm going to just kind of make something up here. But it was like, he couldn't say something like assemble or glass or something like that because it had ASS in it. So you can't say ass. That was a bit much. Like, anyway. But how is this? How is that allowed on PlayStation servers? Or Activision is it's their game. This was from Modern Warfare. Like, how is that allowed? When do they take action? I sent this tweet out. I got 0 response. Again, it's, okay, I'm not a big YouTuber, obviously. But it doesn't matter. This is just on a personal level, just a human level. Shouldn't somebody from PlayStation or Activision or Infinity Ward said, hey, we looked him up, he's banned, whatever. They ban cheaters. Why would you not ban hate speech? Free speech is one thing. Hate speech is another. Harassment is another. And I know some people, I don't know how many people are going to watch this. Usually my videos get maybe 20 views, and 0 comments. So maybe nobody will even see this. If you do, I want to hear about your experiences online dealing with this stuff. I mean, I literally, I turned off on Modern Warfare, I turned off that little chat box down on the bottom right. Every time I play online, I mute all. Every single time. It's never worth it. It has never been like, oh, I'm so glad I left the chat on so I could hear all these wonderful things people are saying. It's never happened. It's just all garbage. And I know some of the younger people that would watch this would think, oh, it's just for fun. People blow enough steam. It's not, you can't take it serious. It's not real, blah, blah, blah. It is real. Just because I can't see your face because you're hiding behind some fake name, it doesn't mean it's not real. And again, I'm not like, I didn't get personally hurt and offended by it. It's just, I mean, I'm offended in an overall sense of like, why? What is the point of that? Why do you have to spread your hate? Why can't you just it's a game. We're playing a game. And I get heated. If you've watched any of my streams, you guys know that I get heated, especially with the zombies and like, oh my God, I died again on Gorod Krovi. Like, I cannot get past this part of the damn game. I have never once sent somebody a message calling them trash. Certainly not anything worse than that. I don't get on the chat in-game and start cursing my ass off and calling people names and calling them anything. I don't do it. What is the point? Why do you feel the need to do that? I'm not saying you, like the people watching this. I just mean in general, like, why do people feel the need to do that? Are their lives just shitty? I mean, you know, hey, look, people have troubles. They come home. They take it out on. It's not real. It's on the internet. It's just Twitter. It's just Xbox Live. It's just PlayStation. It's not real. That's bullshit. It's a cop-out. It's a total cop-out. Obviously, they're real people you're playing against. So how is it not real? A little bit of trash talk in-game, that's fine. You know, hey, I got you there, whatever, you know. Fine, that's fine. I mean, look, everybody's going to play the game the way they want. I'm not going to change anybody's mind here with this video. It's just that it kind of sucks when the thought of having in-game chat on is reprehensible to me. Like, why would I subject myself to that? Why would I listen to that? It's supposed to be fun. It's a game. Yeah, you get worked up. But to start calling people the N-word, the C-word, like, I'm not afraid of words. I'm not saying them because I don't want this video to get banned. I would like to say grow up. It's hard when you're playing a lot of times against 12-year-olds or whatever. I mean, this kid that sent me the messages on Xbox, you know, for me to guess at how old somebody is online that I can't see, I don't know anything about, it's pointless. And I know a lot of younger people, they like to be outrageous and they push their boundaries because they're, you know, that's what you do to figure out where boundaries lie when you're young. You have to step over the line to know where the line is. To me, when you start calling people the N-word and the C-word and the F-word, you're just a loser. You really are. You're just a loser. I hope your life gets better. You should see somebody and talk about it because it's pathetic. Okay. On a separate note, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the reveal is September 9th, just 3 days from when I'm making this. I will be live streaming the reveal. If you'd like to come hang out and be cool in the chat, please do. I know we're all excited about, you know, getting that first look of multiplayer. It won't be any zombies yet. Unless they pull a surprise, so who knows? Maybe they will. They have said it will be shortly after that, though. So I'm not expecting it, but we will get to see what the multiplayer is going to look like. It's running off of the same engine as Modern Warfare. And there is that one clip at the end of the trailer. I have the trailer on my channel if you want to check it out. There's the guy kind of running through the canyon. It looks kind of like multiplayer. And the way the gun reacted when he was shooting the enemy looks how the guns react in Modern Warfare. So there's that visible recoil of the gun kind of, moving around in a little circle, as they're shooting. So I think it's going to, this new Black Ops Cold War, I think it's going to feel quite a bit like Modern Warfare. And if you watched that leaked footage, I made a video on the leaked footage that came out. The shotguns in that, this is the people that were in game saying it, like, were way OP. And we know how strong the shotguns are in Modern Warfare. So hopefully that won't be the case when the game comes out. Again, we're approaching the beta. The beta's about a month from now. So there's still plenty of time to fine-tune things. Game doesn't come out for 2 months. 2 months and a week, I think, about November 13th, if I remember correctly. So anyhow, it's all just speculation for now. Let's wait until September 9th. Again, I'll be live streaming it. Hopefully you guys will come hang out and we can watch it together and discuss what we're seeing. And like you guys, I'm looking forward to the new Call of Duty. It's the online game that I play every year for the last, I don't even know how many years. It's what I look forward to the most. Probably same for a lot of you guys. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. I know it wasn't a fun video. It's not meant to be. I want to know your experiences with this too, though. Whether it's in-game, you get the messages on your system, or it's the in-game talk, or whatever. We've all dealt with it. I hope if you're one of the people that sends those kinds of messages or does that kind of in-game talk, maybe you'll reconsider. Again, I have no illusions that I'm going to actually change somebody's mind about this stuff that does this kind of thing, but hopefully, who knows? Anyhow, guys, that's it for today. I will see you all again very soon.